Hi, this is Ben Llewellyn, and today I'm doing something a bit different for you. My channel has reached 100 subscribers, so this video is going to be a quick glance over the last year, what it did to get here, some of the equipment that I've used, and the lessons that I've learned, and some of those people on YouTube who've been an inspiration and a help to me. One thing that I've noticed successful YouTubers do is that they respond to every single comment, or at least or at least treat people like people who are responding to their channel and show them that you do value them. And that's mainly what I want this video to be about. I value you 100 subscribers. Thank you very much. If this journey is going to take off and go somewhere, it's because of you. When you see YouTubers like Peter McKinnon with well over 1 million subscribers, getting 100 may not seem like a big deal, but it is. Because it's a lot of work to get there when you begin with nothing. Last year I had broken my foot and I couldn't walk, and then Corona happened and I was more or less trapped above a chapel in my friend's place on the side of a mountain. And I was using YouTube to better my French and learn Romanian, and I thought, well, what do I do with this time that I have? So I began a YouTube channel, not knowing anything whatsoever, not having any equipment. And this is what I had. I had this phone, this mobile phone, and that's what I used. I had this old laptop computer, and I had no film editing software of any kind. I didn't know what to do. I found Filmora, which I'll get to, and I began making videos. My first video was complete crap. It was worthless, and it's going to be. Your first 100 videos are probably going to be bad, as Roberto Blake said in his Make 100 Crappy Videos, which is really good advice. I'm not there yet. This is just my 41st video, but what I've learned in making 40 videos is that YouTube is a lot of work. My second video was actually the first that I took seriously. I had gotten Filmora software. I had no green screen, as you can see in this image. The quality was fairly bad, but I was directing it at a specific audience, people who like languages, the Cornish language, and my next video was Gaulish. This is my most successful video in terms of total views to date. It probably won't be forever, but during my first year on YouTube, this has been my feather in the hat. As you can see, and I'm very grateful for what the Gaulish language video has taught me, in that having a niche and having something that you focus on, at least most of the time, is important. You'll see throughout my channel, most of my videos are profiles of languages, many Celtic, or cultures within that greater sphere. And I'm gradually narrowing down into that niche, though I do like to go out and branch out a bit. As my earlier videos do show, I went into the Hungarian Revolution, which was a complete flop, and I didn't touch any black and white documentary type videos again because my viewers clearly did not want that. Over that first summer, I was experimenting, and I learned a lot about the basic craft of making videos. My viewer count wasn't increasing very much because I was all over the place. I was probably around October of last year thinking of giving up YouTube because I wasn't getting anywhere, and I decided to make a video without much editing, and this was a basic Celtic languages video, and people liked this video, and I thought, well, maybe I can carry on. And what it taught me as time progressed is that YouTube is not some kind of instantaneous thing. These videos that you put out, they grow over time. It takes a long time for you to get enough data on your YouTube analytics. Look at this, for example. The Gaulish video has grown over many months. These were not instantaneous spike of views. Around the turn of the new year, I was able to put out 4 videos in a very brief concentration of time. And this taught me that it's not always quality which counts, but quantity on YouTube, because as Roberto Blake said in many of his videos, quantity creates quality because you learn how to make videos. You have to learn the editing process. You have to learn what works and what doesn't. You have to show up every single day many times to be able to learn how to do this. And my craft has gotten better. And thank you for commenting on my videos, for liking them. You have made this possible. And this video is a thank you to you. You have made my YouTube channel. 100 subscribers is a great thing to reach. It's a real boost of confidence for me. And I wanted to share that with you. From the new year, this is just about 5 months ago, I really began to take YouTube more seriously because I got a spike in subscribers and views, and I began to think, well, maybe this is possible. So I began to look at YouTubers who teach you how to grow your YouTube channel. Roberto Blake, as I mentioned, was one of those. Another one of those that I looked at was Daniel Battal, and he focuses on teaching people how to use Filmora. This is a great software. It's cheap. It's basically a beginner's editing software. It's what I've been using. I will move on to Adobe or something better at some stage in the distant future, but if you're just beginning, Filmora is the best software, I think, personally, that you can begin with. And Daniel Battal has some great videos that I've watched several times over and over again because he's clear, he's precise, he doesn't beat around the bush and waste your time. So if you're wanting to learn Filmora and how to use it, he has some great advice. And so this is just my opportunity to say to Daniel, thank you very much for your videos. They've been of great use to me. Another one that I watched a lot is Think Media, or Sean Cannell. And he is a very kind of a motivational speaker in many ways, and teaching you how to just stick at it. I think consistency is king mentality in his is just a sheer motivation. And I would like to thank him for his motivation, his inspiration, and his entire craft of just building a media company to promote people on YouTube and to help them grow. I don't think YouTube going so quickly for me to 100 subscribers would have happened without looking at Sean's channel and his Think Media and learning a lot of the tips that he's pushing out into the world, which has definitely helped me. So thank you very much, Sean, for that. I will put a link down below to his channel so that if you're interested in that kind of motivation and growing your channel, you can get that information there. Another one that's been of interest to me is Learn Irish, and I've been looking at this as getting ideas for my own channel and promoting the Celtic languages as I like to do. And if you're interested in the Irish language, I really do suggest Learn Irish's channel. It's really great and it's really clear and informative, which I really value actually. So his channel is going down below. One other channel that I've learned a lot about in terms of film and photography is Pascal Marquise. He is in French, but it's a very interesting channel, and I'll put him down below if you're interested in learning about photography and stuff. Around February, things really began to change. I think that was when I got this computer. Okay. This has helped me. It's more effective, there's more memory, and you need a decent computer to run a film editing software. I learned that the hard way. My earlier videos, I was taking days just to make a video because of how slow my computer was with the film editing software. Now, it's not perfect, but it gets the job done. It's more efficient, and I can pump out videos quicker. So having the right equipment was one that I learned. Moving on from that, I think sound, having proper sound has helped me. So I got this mic. This little mic, just a basic, you can order this off the internet for, the price of a burger at restaurant. It's nothing. Around this time, I began using a green screen more as well. Now, I have 2 green screens now, but this is the first green screen that I started with. I want to show you this. So, this is a fold-out circle green screen. Folds out into an oval. And this is really handy. I can put an image on this right now, as you can see. Check that out. Pretty cool. And this helped me begin, but it was very limiting. So I began to mix up green screen with filming. But at this point, I obviously needed a camera. So I'll show you that recording on my phone. Here is the Osmo Pocket. And this is a really cool camera if you're getting started with YouTube. It's handheld. It does have one major fault in that the audio jack is on the bottom, which means that you can't stand it up on stuff and have the mic that I have on. I'm recording with my phone. But check this out how it opens up. It's got a gimbal and it really helps with stabilizing motion so that you don't have to worry about that. And then when it turns off, it does the same thing. And I got this for well under 200, and it has leapt my channel in terms of quality, in terms that I couldn't have imagined doing for less than 200 pounds. I really suggest the Osmo Pocket. It's an excellent beginner camera. I just want to see if this can follow me. That's pretty good, isn't it? How does this compare to other cameras? To my cell phone, my mobile phone. This is fun. So this is the lapel mic plugged into my phone. As you can see, it's a bit of a different quality from speaking directly to the Osmo Pocket there. And it does really help when I'm outside or just trying to get somewhere in a different position from my normal sitting down position. I can put out the content, but I need you, and I have to be here to serve you and take care of what you want to see in many cases. It's got to be interesting for me too if I'm going to do it, but I am trying to build something more catered to around what people on my channel are interested in. So if you have any suggestions for videos you want, please list them down below and I will see what I can do, maybe even talk with you about that and create something that is part of this community that we're building here at Ben Llewellyn. You can see in this video, I began to film outside. Let me show you where I am. I'm in Cymru, to use the proper name for Wales. Check a look out at this. And this has been changing everything that I've done because I'm in Conwy in the north of Wales, and this is a very beautiful area, and I will be making more videos outside in the future. As I said, one drawback is I can't plug in an audio jack whilst this is standing here. So actually filming outside actually does give me better sound with that mic that I have. I want to show you another piece of equipment that I've got, and that is my new green screen. And this is a step up from that. Look at this. So this is my new green screen here. I mean, this is really wide. I can film across this. And just look at this video here. More, the ocean, Llaeth, milk, oil, vinegar. You can see that the style of green screen has changed in this video from the ones before, and it's a progression of equipment, learning how to use it and developing the variety of gear that I have in order to make videos with. Getting 100 subscribers has really changed how I view marketing, how I view presentation to people, and so thank you so much for subscribing. You have taught me so much about just building something that maybe, I hope, can one day become a business. And if it does become a business, you have been part of that. You have created that. It's not just me doing this. Every one of you who subscribes is building this with me, and we're going on a journey. I don't know where this is going to go, frankly. I'm doing it, and I had broken my foot. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what I was doing, but I just wanted to do something creative instead of laying in bed and complaining about my life. And this has been one of the best things that I've ever done because I really enjoy it. I get to crunch ideas and education and things that I'm passionate about and present them to people in a way that I hope is at least somewhat entertaining and not completely lectured and boring. So that's why I add a bit of graphics. I do try and make this a bit fun. If you have any ideas for making it a bit fun, hey, throw it my way. So again, thank you for subscribing. You have built this with me, and we're going on this journey together. I don't know where this is gonna go, but one thing that I've been able to do with this camera are these time lapses. So I'll end that with this, and in the future, I will be making videos that are simply time lapses, but we're not there yet. We're on a journey. Thank you. Diolch yn fawr.